Hello everyone, welcome to the session of Techamania. Let's discuss what you should go for GAT, GRE, GMAT or something else. Let's see. So what we have done here, we have gone through all of them, even GATE, and you can decide on the basis of positive and negative sides of what you want to choose as your career, your future plans and all. So what I would recommend you is, if a person has a dream and you go for an execution, you can achieve success here. That's what we have mentioned. So what we want to define in another way also, in our previous session we have mentioned, success is happiness. So happiness can be achieved by knowing the purpose of coming to earth. Imagine, we are just doing a degrees, BTech, whatever, XYZ. We are doing it to contribute to the system. And now we have to understand our contribution and what sector we want to contribute, either in management or in technology or what else, So we'll discuss about it. So why GRE? GRE is a graduate record examination where they check your English verbal level, they check your aptitude, experimental research sessions, and they even look forward for an analytical writing by giving you an essay writing small test there. So exams to test English and analytical skills. Most common basic aptitude is asked, nearly some like 8 to 10 standard. Many graduate schools do this because they want to have an benchmark of how good you are at speaking English if you are from a non-speaking English country. How GRE is useful, let's see the selection process, how it goes. So GRE is useful for a couple of universities like USA, Canada, UK, Germany as listed below. And the selection process goes like this. They focus on academic profile to 20%, in internships and recommendation letters and paper publication and research. They give a weightage of nearly 40%, and to the GRE score of 40%. Now let's see when we have to start this preparation. Imagine you want to go for fall admit in some country like USA. There will be maximum scholarship at that moment. In winters there will be low number of scholarship. There will be again less number of scholarship in the springs. So it's always better to target in the September time, So how we will start the preparation? So this is the September you are planning to join, maybe like next year. So you have to plan, start doing your preparation from August onwards. You will take the test by August to the max, August or September. September you have to take TOEFL. TOEFL is again a supporting course to it. It goes like TOEFL or IELTS. You can select one among them on the basis of the colleges you are targeting in different countries. Then by October you will be getting the results. Write the exam. You will be having all results in your hand. You can drop application in November to Jan. During that time, in March you can get the confirmation. In April and May you can start the visa processing because that plays a major role. You can even go for in May and July. Once it's confirmed, you can start applying for scholarship at campus, or you can get grants from different organizations and you can join it. So this is how it goes. So test fee is like mentioned here, $195. You can visit ets.org for more information. Now how GRE test goes like, analytical writing session will be there. They'll ask you to analyze an issue or an argument for 30 minutes. No choices. This is essay writing based thing. So verbal reasoning will be there for 20, number of questions will be 20, 30 minutes time given to you. Quantitative reasoning is there, 20 minutes, 20 questions, 35 minutes given to you. And the second option depends on you in the first attempt, so you can go for any of the first attempt. Unscore varies. In this they can give you a research writing article or something like that. They will try to observe your research skills or something, analytical skills on that. Now why GMAT? That was all about GRE. Now let's see GMAT. GMAT has a small negative picture inside this. Is GMAT is for MBA in abroad, but the point is GMAT is only considered not GMAT. The MBA outside is considered outside India is considered for experience. If you have 2 to 3 years experience, more preferred there. Whereas in India they prefer MBA within fresh graduates, and we have plus and positive and negative side of it. Again, we can discuss if you want to have more detailed conversation on that. So GMAT is Graduate Management Admission Test. Want to do MBA abroad? This is the one for you. The GMAT test does not measure your knowledge in business management. Rather, it will test some soft skills. Like it will test your thinking strategies, how you think about strategy, how you manage your time well. What are the priorities where you take up a test or something, some task. Communication clarity on the basis of verbal knowledge. Concisely and persuasively. Build analysis based on the fact and observation, not on in the air. So they will just try to judge you how accurate you are going to make your observations. Simplify complex. So what happens in this test is, if you see they have mentioned few things. Apart from the beautiful thing I want to just show you here. So it goes like, for every attempt, the level of the paper will change. If you attempt the first question wrong, the level of the question, next question will go down, it will become very easy. Then if you give it right, it will go up. If you give right, it will go up. It goes like that. And this is how they measure your performance. They measure how accurate you are performing. On that basis, they go up and down. So question will be random, and they will go with the level. When we need to start for GMAT, so there's a timeline given. So if you want to have an application, you want to get admitted in August session, then you have to start in January you have to start the application processing. So take some practice test. February you can take up the GMAT exam, self-study and all. By March you can actually go for a GMAT exam by online method. So June you will be taking it up GMAT, and July consider you taking it if you are not okay with that. So almost like you must give it a good try. So if you can start 1 year back preparation, that will be your best idea. This is a sample preparation, so we have mentioned it here. It's always better to start preparation 1 year before if possible, so that you can have a timely study. So it costs nearly $250. Fee application will be given to 5 colleges in the different location according to your opinion. Whole year, it can happen all year, and you can reset the exams date if you want. So there's a quotation mentioned here, so you can go through it and give you clarity by a person from Harvard Business School. He'll give you insights on what actually should happen. He's actually from Rolls College. So just go through this article. You can pause it up and you can get the clarity of why we should do MBA. We can now actually apply for MBA without job experience. So let's see GRE and GMAT, how they are different. So GRE is very much clear, it should be very clear. It's for masters. It's masters in technology as well as management. There's one department in management also. Whereas GMAT is purely for side and business side. If you want to go for business degrees, MBA degrees, it is the one for you. So almost GRE is very basic level. It goes like aptitude is very easy. Verbal goes a bit high, whereas in GMAT aptitude will be a bit higher level depending on, as we've seen, the attempt of the questions. It will go up and down, and same way goes the verbal. Verbal is also tough here, so it goes for analogies, antonyms, sentence completion, reading comprehension, and almost same here, but analogies and antonyms will not be there. This is what they do. Now we'll see CAT. Why CAT is important. CAT is known as Common Aptitude Admission Test. So this happens for MBA in India to the top 30 colleges, and it goes, it's the best exam being taken by nearly 2 lakh students every year, where 7,000 seats are available in the country to the top IIMs. So this also requires 1 year previous preparation. We'll see. So it goes like 34 points question, 32 LRDA question. LRDA is logical reasoning and data interpretation. 34 English question, where it covers RC and different parajumbles and all. It goes like a score range of 150 score of 300 will give you a 99 percentile, which is actually very near to getting into a top college. Each correct +3 and -1 for wrong answers. Test your accuracy, how good you are at doing the right things which you get the result in percentile. Okay, so CAT is useful because the return on investment is huge. So if you go to B schools, there are huge number of placements happening for freshers, obviously, and this is great learning experience. Teach you a lot of skills, a lot of programs, and all by expertise, who are all by the people who are having experience of at least 5 to 10 years or 20 years in the industries. So that's the best thing. So alternative exams are also available, MAT, SAT, IFT, to the entrance of the top B schools in India for MBA. So now let's see how is the timeline for this. So if you want to, you want to join the class of July, it happens in our country that July we start new sessions in B schools. So you have to go for interview in January. So you have to write the exam in October that year, 1 year before to that. So what I would recommend you is start preparation from your July onwards to the next July. You just prepare 1 year for the preparation. So 1 year you have to keep for the preparation to the most, and then you can go for July. This is the application process starts there. Take up the exams, different exams from November to January, and this is results will be declared in December month. So you can, if you just clear the cutoffs, then you will be getting interview calls from January to April. So you have to visit different colleges, attend the interviews. Once you get the confirmation, you'll be having a waiting list. So once the waiting list are confirmed, you can actually pay the fee and start the session in July. This is how it goes. So why GATE? Now coming up to the fourth option, GATE. GATE is graduate aptitude test in engineering. It happens one time in a year, valid for 3 years. 15 marks is for aptitude out of 100 marks, and 85 marks are being given to the core subjects. So more focus these days is on numerical type questions, in which you have to either attempt write the answer, enter the answer, where a lot of numericals are being asked. And it is a biological subject, so there will be some conceptual question being asked about, not conceptual, a one-word question will be asked on that, but there will be no negative marking in the numerical type. It goes like +3 -1 again for the same. So it happens for almost all the branches except few of them. And then we'll see next slide is how GATE is useful. GATE gets you an entry to all IITs, NITs, and top colleges who give offer MTech degrees. It can even get you in position with PSU jobs, because they all ask you the GATE schools. So if you have good GATE score, you can even go for that. You can even go for your PhD with Singapore and US, National University of Singapore, and few other colleges which allow outside India. They prefer GATE score. And you can even take up other exams, JAM, NET, PSU personal entrance exams. So this is how it goes. So we'll see the timeline of this. Again, the session will start after July, so we have to take the interview in March, and you have to get the exam in December to January. So we'll see how the preparation should go. So again, the preparation should start 1 year before, and for 1 year you should just dedicate your time towards studies and revision part of it. And in July you have to fill the application. December will be the exam. January to February you can expect the results and an interview call. Then in April, once you're done with the interviews, you'll get the confirmation from the colleges, and you can make the fee payment and then get started with your MTech degrees. So this is all about. You can follow these pages for CAT, GRE, GMAT. All the best wishes. Keep rocking.